Hi guys, today we have with us the Micromax Canvas Xpress 4G smartphone. This is the new 4G budget smartphone from Micromax and it's priced at 6,599. And here's our review of this new budget phone from Micromax. So what's good about the new Micromax Xpress 4G? For starters, it has to be the design. This is slightly different from other budget phones. As you can see, this is a nice blue color and Micromax has gone for a squarish design and they've added a metal frame on the side with metal buttons. It's also a compact phone and personally I prefer something of this size because it's only 5 inches, so it's easy to handle with just one hand. The other strong feature with the Canvas Xpress 4G would be its camera. It's 8 megapixels, which is not much, but it captures some colors very nicely, especially blue and reds. And if you've got enough sufficient lighting, this camera is more than enough to do what you want. However, the selfie camera is not so great. Also, I should point out this is not the fastest camera in the world, but then again, this is a budget point phone, so it would be a bit harsh to expect this to have the fastest autofocus. In terms of performance, this is a fairly decent phone. Especially when it comes to gaming, I think it works quite well and it was actually quite surprising. High-end graphic games like an Asphalt 8 or a beach buggy racing work pretty fine on this phone, and for me that was a surprise. I didn't expect them to work so well, but they did. So what doesn't work about the Canvas Xpress 4G? I would have to say it's the battery. The battery life is quite bad. It would barely last for 7 or 8 hours even without a SIM and when it was just on Wi-Fi, which I think is kind of inexcusable for a phone. There are budget phones that offer a lot more battery life. So here the Micromax Canvas Xpress 4G doesn't quite hit the mark. My other problem with the Micromax phone is that once again you have a lot of bloatware. Sure, this is a 16 GB phone and yeah, maybe you're not taking that much space. But something like this trending apps tends to give out a lot of notifications, which is really annoying. I would suggest that you delete it as soon as you get the phone. So which are the competitors for the Canvas Xpress 4G? Well, it would have to be the Redmi Prime 2, Moto E as well, but it's got lower specs. And then of course, Micromax's own U brand, which has a U Euphoria smartphone, which is again in the similar price range. So should you buy the new Micromax Canvas Xpress 4G? Well, like I said, its strongest competitors are the U Euphoria and the Redmi 2 Prime. Personally, I prefer these two phones when it comes to performance. The Canvas Xpress isn't quite yet in that league. However, if your budget is really tight, then do note that this is the cheaper phone to get.